Right, hi guys. This is Hi Zangaball, and I'm gonna do a collection video for my Nintendo 64. The Nintendo 64 is probably my favourite console, so I'm starting with it. It's mostly because that's my child console. I was like a Nintendo 64 child. I was too kind of early for the SNES and too late for the PS2. So PS1, Nintendo 64, but there was more games I enjoyed on the Nintendo 64. So, well, here we go. I'll start with the console. Basic kind of grey one, just a kind of blacky grey one. It still works. It's the same one. I got it on launch day, and it works absolutely fine. It's got I've got the expansion pack, so that'll run the special games. I'll show you them in a minute. But, it's all basic. Nothing really different about it. Just great. I love it. Man, look, four player. It's awesome. Suck it, PS1. I got controllers. I'll show you these as well, I guess. I got one grey controller and another grey controller, but as you can see, that one's kind of which one is it? That one's kind of faded, and that one's kind of grey still. So you can kind of see. That one's kind of, but on the back it's fine. See, yeah, that's not the gold. Oh, that's not the gold one. This is the faded one. It's because the iMac mirrors it. It's kind of like weird. And I have, if you can still hear me, this is my red one. This is like, when I used to have people come around my house, it used to be just, they had the grey ones, I had the red one. This is my controller, my lucky kind of thing, I got the Game Boy expansion pack. I'll show you that, hold on. Yeah, so, basically, it's the transfer pack, not the expansion pack. Basically, it was mainly used for Pokemon and Mario Tennis. Pretty much, you plug it in like that. It's in there, and then you kind of slot it back in like that. And with Pokemon Stadium, you could play this. You could play the game on the Nintendo 64, and you can import your Pokemon to the game, which I think was really cool, especially back in that time. When things. This just seemed kind of crazy. But it's really awesome. It wasn't really used that much. But yeah, it's really good for Pokemon, I guess. Anyway, what else I got? I got a Rumble Pack. I never really use it because I'll show you how it works, but it kind of just slots in the same way. It makes it kind of heavy because there's no batteries in this moment, but especially with batteries, it's really heavy. And where is it? I've got a memory card, which I never really needed because most of the games that I have, the memory saves onto the card itself, so there's no real point for it. But yeah, it just kind of slots in. This is not as bad as the other ones, kind of just slots in like that. Right, now onto the games. I'll start with Super Mario 64. And this is obviously a really good game. It's the game that I got it with, and it's really good. I shouldn't have to tell you this. Surprise! Super Mario 64 is pretty good. I can complete this game. I can complete it 100% without any guides, nothing. I've completed it a bunch of times. I know where everything is. Yeah, good game. Probably one of the better games for the system. When I think about it, which is kind of sad because it's like don't start with a showstopper. You know what I mean? Well, that's one. I'm going to count because I've got a bunch of these. What's next? Wave Race 64. I didn't really play this that much. It's good for what it is, but I'd like a remake of this because it was really good. It's hard to go back and play though, because I picked this up about 2004-ish, so it was kind of like in the area where I was kind of But yeah, it's kind of good, I guess. It's cheap, especially. It's like a penny on Amazon now, so you should get it. Let's see what we got. Glover. I never really got into Glover. People say it's good, and I played at the first level, but I was overwhelmed. There's all these different things you could do with the ball, and it got kind of crazy, and I got scared as a child. Cause the intro was kind of scary, especially the beginning area. It's all kind of fog, and you cannot see anything. Kind of creepy, but yeah, it's good, I guess. I don't really care for it. Mario Kart 64. This is the best Mario Kart game. It's my favourite Mario Kart game. Mostly because the music and the graphical style are my kind of favourite. Yeah, and Toad is awesome. My favourite character. Paper Mario. I've actually got the box for this, hold on. Right, yeah, I'm back. So I've got the box. And this is the only game that I have the box for it for. Which is kind of crazy, because this is mad expensive, or it was. It's got all the stuff in it. I'm not really into collecting, because usually I can just throw them away, but I thought I should keep this, because it comes with everything. Right, got the instruction book, and the inlays, and the box itself is in pretty good condition. Like, it's not creased or nothing, really. So, oh, then we're going to break in it. But yeah, it's good. I'm going to chuck that down there now. Oh yeah, Paper Mario, it's awesome. Oh yeah, it's awesome, by the way. I haven't actually finished it, but I feel really bad for that, but it is a good game. I've played a bunch of it, so, but I haven't finished it. Probably should get around to that. Yoshi's Story? Yoshi's Story. Worms, Armageddon. This is not really the best platform for Worms. It works, and it's quite good, but it's nowhere near as good as the PC version or even the PS1 version. Doom 64. It's Doom, right? It's just not like a lot of these, like, you know, these two, like Worms, and look, I've even got, you know, I've got Quake 2. See, these games are like, if you wouldn't have played the original, like if you wouldn't have played these games on the PC first, you might enjoy these, but because I did, it's like, well, these games just aren't, they're not as good, so, but I got them. Because I like the carts and the things, and because I'm cool. Perfect Dark. It's good, but I was more of a GoldenEye person. Oh, it's gone dark, hold on. I was more of a GoldenEye person, but it's good. I can understand it's good. Banjo-Tooie, one of my favourite games of all time. It's really, really, really good. I'm going to just say that now. But I think I prefer... It gets kind of complicated with all the having to move worlds, and there's a lot of backtracking in between worlds, and it's all these moves, and... I think Banjo-Kazooie is better because it was more simple. This kind of gets overwhelming at times. But yeah, really good. Oh, and here we go. Ta-da! My favourite game of all time, Banjo-Kazooie. If you're watching this from Giant Bomb, you know that I love Banjo-Kazooie. I'm the only person that builds in all the wiki edits, and it's it's really awesome. I really love Banjo-Kazooie. I love the universe, and I just love Banjo-Kazooie. It's just so awesome. Because I completed this game so many times now that I know where everything is. It's kind of crazy. It's like, oh, I know where that note is. I know to go to get that jiggy. Crazy. But yeah, my favourite game of all time right here. It's great. You should get this. If you haven't played it, you should get it. It's on the Xbox for 1,200 points, I think. You should probably get it. F-Zero X. This is good. I really like it. It's not as good as Mario Kart, but it's good. Whatever. Lilac Wars, or in the US, Star Fox 64. I don't understand why they changed it, because I much prefer Star Fox 64. But yeah, I didn't really play this game very much, which is why I didn't get the 3DS game. You know. Oh, here's a banger. V-Rally 99 edition. Is that it? V-Rally Edition 99. I have no recollection of playing this game. Is it good? I don't know. Might be. Right. Jet Force Gemini, another great game that I don't have any recollection of playing. Maybe I should play it. Oh, probably, right? It seems good. Because I think I remember the beginning, and I remember really liking it. But I think there was other games out at the time that I must have been playing. I'll probably go back to that. Oh, we haven't even got started yet, dudes. Blast Corps. a surprisingly good game. A little bit of trivia, made by people who made Grand Theft Auto, or who they will make Grand Theft Auto, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I think it is like a Rockstar kind of thing. I'm sure. Am I thinking wrong? I think I'm thinking of Rare. But they didn't make this, did they? Get back to me. Who made this? In the comments. Pilot Wings. This is probably my last game I picked up. I picked it up in like 2009. Just to see, you know, because it was like a launch title I missed, so I might as well play it. And doesn't hold up well. If I would have played it in the day, I might have nostalgia, but it didn't seem that fun. I got the 3DS game, and that's not even that great. Whatever. Oh, dude, look at this. Conker's Bad Fur Day, motherfucker. Can I say that on YouTube? I hope so, because I said it now, and I do not know how to edit. So, but yeah, this is a really hard and frustrating game. It's one of the only games I threw the controller literally across the room. I never do that. I'm usually quite a calm person. Oh, but some of those missions, just thinking about them makes me want to chuck this cart, but I don't want to because this cart is quite expensive now, so I'm not going to chuck this cart. Don't fret, collectors out there. But yeah, it was quite a surprise at the time, because obviously it's not what Nintendo usually does. This was a time when they were doing all the cute platforming, and it was from Rare as well. They were doing cute platforming animals. And it started off like, oh, it's a cute little squirrel, but then he cuts this Nintendo 64 logo in half, and it's all, ah. But yeah, really good game. You should get this. There is a remake for the Xbox that I think is on Xbox Classics. I'm not sure. And this is the better version, but I think you might enjoy it more on the Xbox because of the graphics, because these graphics are good, and I think it gets a bonus from the expansion pack. I think it might get a bonus. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you can get this, but it's quite expensive now. It's like, I think I paid 50 quid for this. It's quite a lot. But it's worth it. I found it worth it. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. Ocarina of Time, right? My favourite game, right? No. I'm going to get so hated for this. I don't really like Ocarina of Time.